Notice gay people are woman rights. They about woman rights, female rights. Like you cannot fuck with a female as gay people will fuck you up if they even think you are harming a female. Watch how sensitive gay people are when it comes to like female energy, nigga.
Going to have the skills that you have. And I feel like a person who understands human nature, you understand that it takes time for a person to be on the same level
It
as
really doesn't. It really
yes,
doesn't.
it does. You have to be
No,
I'm
you
not
want me to tell you what? I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't take time. I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't take time and time alone. Because there's people that have been making the same mistakes for 7, 8, 9 years. It doesn't take. It's not solely based on time. It's based on a decision to change. It is a decision that you need to make to actually change. But you really don't care about what I'm saying as much as you care about, you know, asking certain questions that appease to the audience. Because you know that if you start asking some relevant questions, you know the general intellectual capacity of the people in the chat and the people you deal with. And you know that if you go above that, it could negatively impact your views because these people can barely digest the concept that I'm saying. That's why this interview is kind of shallow, because you need to appease to the people, the night owls. The night owls generally are not people that you would see sitting next to psychologists or doctors or lawyers. These night owls are regular people.
Hey, Neek.
hey,
Shout out. Shout out to the Night Owls. Oop, what the hell? I just deleted myself out by accident. Where did you go?
Oh man.
we still see you. Go ahead, just ask your
All
question.
right. So yeah, my question is really a statement for you. It's not really. I don't really have anything to say to him. He said what he said. Um, I'm saying that I want people to pay attention. I want to come up here and do a false flag on the false prophecy. I want y'all to know that just because somebody says something that makes sense,
Oh
you still have
my
to think for yourself.
god.
Can you not get emotional?
I knew
Can
you
you
was
not
gonna
get
do that.
emotional? We're not here to stroke your ego. Everybody's not here, and we don't all think the same.
Neek,
And you
who
have
is
been
he
very he
representative
has
for?
been that guy has been very condescending. It sounds like royal dust to me, and he
Oh
looks
my god.
funky. Okay, everything that he said, he cut everybody off. Even you in the beginning of this interview, how gracious you were with your platform. You do such an amazing thing, and I felt the disrespect as your brother in media. I know how you hold it down with interviews, and he didn't even give you a chance to give an interview because the people want to know about PPP. People want to know about who's swallowing nut. That's why you got a heart on your neck because you love to swallow. You couldn't even get to a live stream without popping back some nuts and licking your fingers. So no one's talking to you. At the end of the day, you're trash. But you deflected about everything, and just because some of the things that you said was making sense, it wasn't grounded in truth. It was grounded in that same predatory behavior that black men be having over black women. That's what that was. It's yeah. If you since you not listening. My way is always right, so I'm
Oh
gonna shut you
man.
up so I can say, oh, I'm listening. I am listening. Yeah, that's right. Good girl. Reward you. That's what you're used to over there, being a little slave pet. And now that Matt's talking about everybody free. No, since his ass is locked up and time is God, because that's the fuck he got to do. Now all of a sudden you feel free and you're smelling yourself. That's because you need to take a bath.
That's it.
And it's highly disrespectful. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you didn't really say nothing that was like the things that you said were right, were right. Simple as that. Everything else was a whole bunch of bullshit, and you trying to use that energy to psychologically manipulate people. You're a false prophet wannabe.
That's
And I
it.
smell you through the screen, and it don't smell Irish Springy.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thank
That
you.
was the best you could do.
Yeah, because I wasn't even talking to you, crud nutter, with your dick sucking loving ass. You
That was
can't
the
wait to get
best.
fucked by a tranny. Let me get out of here, Neek.
That was
I
the
just tell her,
best you
don't
could
let
do.
nobody disrespect you on your platform. He's a dusty, and you better than most of us, because he would have been sent his dusty ass back to Switzerland.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I literally don't want to hear your voice. Goodbye.
That was it, bro.
Yeah, you
You
are
could have
dusty. You
did
are not
better
doing
than
nothing.
that.
You're not going to help nobody. You're
You
going
could
to
have
be
did
just
better
like
than
kitten
that.
heels. Y'all is
My boy.
high intelligent, but you're not even using it for the greater good. This ain't how you get a message out here, and this ain't how you enlighten and awaken people. You're a condescending, low life, insecure piece of trash. That's what you are. That's because you know that you're ugly and that you're biologically retarded. You know
That's
that you are. Just like you said it was the facts and the facts about yourself, and you came up here and proved it. So you're right about that as well. And so, like I said, soon as your master gets out, you can probably get a conjugal dick suck because we already know how much you love to swallow. Have a great day.
If you ever notice, gay people are woman rights. They about woman rights, female rights. Like, you cannot fuck with a female. As gay people will fuck you up if they even think you are harming a female.
I had a couple of questions.
We're gonna limit it to
wait.
We're gonna limit it to one question each because it's we already at the 3-hour mark, and I just kind of want to like
Rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you taking my call. All right. So what I want to say is, firstly, you haven't been in Babylon or America or here with us for a very long time, True. And I can see that Nature Boy's teaching has gotten to you where you are speaking down to everyone. And if you are learning from a master teacher, which we've been witnessing him teaching in the very beginning, he was doing a lot of great things, a lot of great deeds. However, he's been condescending towards you all. And if you're teaching people, and you call us, the lower versions of ourselves and we don't understand, for you to come on different platforms and, belittle the women, belittle the guests, the host that's, running the show. I just want to let you know that there are a lot more smarter people in this world than you believe. And if I'm just saying, if you take your time to have a conversation with people, you will understand that. Now, let me just lead into this question here. What I want to ask you, because you're talking about, homosexuality.
All day. Hurry up and ask the question.
Wait a minute. This is how
we got other people
right now.
Tell her we got other people to talk to.
Listen.
Jesus.
Listen to me. You're talking about homosexuality and it being natural, right? And you're talking
I never said that. You wasn't listening. You wasn't listening. That's not what I said. You're not listening. You're just so eager to tell me what you
very
think.
attentively. I'm listening.
That's not what I said, lady.
You want to control the way people listen. I am listening.
Oh my God. That's not what I said.
I'm going to say.
He said,
I'm not even going to ask you a question.
Wait, I'm going to interject. Wait, I'm going to interject really quick. He said that bisexuality was natural, and I think he said homosexuality wasn't natural.
I said homosexuality wasn't.
You're right. You're right.
She's not even listening.
Bisexuality was natural.
She's not listening. She just wants to tell me what she thinks.
I am listening. Would you listen? Everyone allowed you to speak. No one cut you off.
This is my interview. Who are you?
Callers call up when you're hearing
something.
You're continuing to cut off. So what I'm going to say to you is that bisexuality is a choice. It's not a natural thing. Okay, and living in the backyard of Atlanta, the home of the CDC, you ought to know that the white man that you guys, claim to be the enemy, which I do understand that they do run a lot of experiments, but you understand that they create all of this sickness. People have to marry diagnoses. How did you feel when you and Shiva had your baby and Nature Boy, took your girlfriend or your wife from you? How did that make you feel? And I'm not trying to troll you. I'm really asking you, like, do you really feel that is okay that he takes the women from, their original?
Oh my God, when you ask the question and let me answer it? Damn.
I've never heard you answer that. I've never heard.
I'm waiting on you to be quiet. I'm waiting on you to be quiet.
How do you feel?
Okay, listen. I don't feel no type of way because nobody was taken. But you're gonna tell me now. This is the part where you tell me, well, I think something different.
No, I'm asking you because this is my perspective. You're telling me this is how you feel. I'm asking because you're the one that it happened to. If you feel like, listen, she wasn't taken from me, I gave it to whatever, y'all might have had an agreement. I just want to know, and I feel honored to be able to personally ask you, how did that make you feel? You know, and if you're saying she wasn't taken from you, and I think that you're just a person who's not in touch with his feelings from whatever
See, I
happened,
knew you was gonna
all
tell
you
me
are,
what you thought
y'all
about me.
are on the same frequency. Y'all are all hurt, and y'all all have the same hive mind. So, but anyway, I just wanted to call and let you know that you are not the smartest person on the planet. And now that you're back into reality, you will soon realize that. Thank you for taking my call, Neek.
Neat.
All right, thank you.
Neat. Do me a favor.
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Right to the point. True. How many of the people in Carbonation were part of the military or ex-military?
One,
Over
me, Chief, Joy. I think it's only 3.
Only 3?
Yeah.
I've seen that there are other members that are there that are not part of the maybe what we would know as a storyline or readily apparent, but there are a lot of other members there. There were none of those members that are part of the military.
You just wasted your only question. That everybody gets one question. So.
Well, I'm asking you for a reason. It's because, are you familiar with MK Ultra and the CIA and mind control and cults, particularly Jim Jones and the CIA, and how they basically there was a connection and the nexus point between leaders who distort reality and basically use metaphysical ramblings to control basically people who are either mentally ill, ex-military, who were part of the, and I do know that for a fact that Eligio knows what MK Ultra sex kitten programming and monarch programming is, because I've seen his messages that somebody put on a video. So that's why I'm asking. I'm actually going directly to it, because it's my contention that you guys are a psyop, and that's why you're able to move throughout so many different principalities.
Another rant.
And you can't hear.
Another
rant. Are you familiar with the CIA
another rant.
Ultra and cult? My question to you is: are you familiar with MK Ultra and its connection to cults in America?
Yes.
You guys read a lot of other things, epigenetics and all the other things. Are you familiar with the CIA, MK Ultra, and its connection to cults, particularly with African Americans in America? Yes or no?
Yes.
He said yes.
Are you a part of that?
How many questions do you get?
Okay, I'll let it go. Good deflection, though. I think I just hit the nail on the head. For all that are listening, God bless you.
Nobody's gonna even remember this tomorrow. Nobody cares about us for real, bro. You act like you did a service to humanity. Nobody really cares.
You got a lot of background noise, Den 1200. A lot of background noise.
Can you hear me? I'm trying to stop it. Can you hear me now?
It's a lot of background noise.
Can you hear me, Neek?
It's a lot of background.
Oh man. Okay, can you hear me now?
That's so bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Neek?
He already he just wasted his question. He said, "Can you hear me?" That was one.
All right, my question is, hold on, man. My question is, what are y'all gonna do if Chief doesn't get out of jail?
There is no what if. There is no what if. It's only when.
All right, thank you, Neek, for your time. I'm a big fan of your show. I just wanted to ask that one question, as is, what would they? Okay, if there's not a if, okay, let's say, what will y'all do until Chief gets out of jail?
I'm going to continue to teach divine knowledge of self in the name of Eligio the Christ.
I just asked, how would you feel if your child were to join a cult or organization like Carbonation?
Oh, my child was actually born. My child was actually born into it.
Excuse me, like you, hold on.
Oh, you have more to say. Okay, go ahead. Hello?
What'd you say?
Oh, I thought you was done. I thought you was done asking your question.
Listen, stop with the sarcasm. You heard what I asked. If you don't want to answer it, just say you don't
No,
want
I really was about to answer. You said, hold on.
Neek, I commend you, Neek, because you have been so professional, and I can just tell that there were so many times you wanted to end this interview. He has been so nasty to you, talking to you like you are like the gum off the bottom of his shoe. And I know that you wanted to end the call, but you've been doing this for us. So I just want to commend you on how professional you've been, because I know how you are and you don't bite your tongue. And he is so nasty and condescending. And you probably want to be Neek. That's why you want to be so nasty.
She's mad.
You know, you want a vagina.
She's mad.
You should do the tree and smacking the shit out of you, but I don't want to smell your smoke, and you look like you're dying from AIDS.
She's
Bye.
mad.
True.
Yes.
Is your three God mad because he didn't get Mama Dia's insurance money? Maybe that's why y'all didn't want to take her to the hospital?
You know I recognize your voice, right?
I'm not hiding.
I'm just saying, you have a very distinct voice, and I recognize your voice, and I know who you are.
I'm glad you know that. You don't scare me, True. How could I be scared of a man that's scared of another man? Punk. A man that allows another man to beat on his wife. Punk.
We don't know the voice.
Good night,
Who is
Nick.
the voice? Who was the voice? We don't know the voice.
It sounds like this lady we ended up staying with for a 24-hour show where they recorded us all day, every day. And we was doing it live streaming in her apartment in Jersey.
Hi, I have a question. How many PPP loans did you apply for, or have you applied for any PPP loans? And how many, and for how much did you receive, and where is the money? That's it.
What kind of question is that?
It's a very straightforward question.
Do you work for the CIA or FBI?
I mean, you said you didn't use any of Babylon's money. You made.
Am I under investigation?
You proudly said that you don't work. So, as taxpayers who paid for those PPP loans would like the answers to the questions.
Nah, you good.
Not
I got an answer for you. I got an answer for you. You ready?
how many did you get?
You ready? You ready for the answer?
How many did you get?
You ready for the
How
answer?
many did you get? How much did you get?
Get what? What you talking about?
How much in taxpayer PPP loans did you receive?
Oh, I ain't getting no money. I ain't got no money. I'm broke, baby.
You did not apply for any PPP loans?
I'm broke, baby. I ain't apply for no loan.
You did not apply for any PPP loans?
Mm-mm.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Thank you, Nick.
All right. Thank you so much. A person sent in a super chat and they said, "Would you ever give Nature Boy a strawberry if he didn't ask for a strawberry?"
Get in the scene, huh? So you in the scene, bitch. Did I ask for a strawberry? Bitch, did I ask for a strawberry?
No.
Huh?
No, my chief.
Don't you ever in your motherfucking life give me no motherfucking strawberry unless I ask for one, motherfucker.
Pushing 3.
I'll make you get on your knees if we're not the same.
Would you ever give Nature Boy a strawberry if he didn't ask for a strawberry?
Man, man, come on. We out here take wrong people asking about some strawberry. Come on, man. Go get some strawberries. Strawberries is good for you, though.
No.
Huh?
No, my chief.
Don't you ever in your motherfucking life give me no motherfucking strawberry unless I ask for one, motherfucker.
Strawberries is good. Make sure they're organic. Make sure you eat organic fruit. Don't eat GMO fruit, because GMO fruit, when you eat it, it contains genetically modified information, which then therefore goes and alters your genes. And when you have altered genes, you have altered behavior. This is what we're talking about when we talk about mind control. Mind control is actually the manipulation of your DNA, because your DNA is actually your mind.
All right.